Campaigns today for you. Emily Wood is with Yvette Simpson. Amanda Kelly has Rob Richardson Jr.
And we begin tonight with John London, who is live with Mayor John Cranley's campaign. Hi, John.
Yeah, and Cherie, Mayor Cranley expected here at one of his favorite spots, the Incline Public House in Price Hill, in a couple of hours, counting on a first-place finish tonight to get his head-to-head re-election campaign off to a running start.
The city's mayor spent primary day practicing the art of retail politics, starting it by voting for himself at his East Side polling place, making a case to stay with what works, meaning his agenda.
The city is doing well, but we have more work to do. We've added 7,500 jobs. We've put 100 cops on the street. We've balanced the budget. We're investing in neighborhoods, and I think we shouldn't turn back now on that progress.
Cranley says in a second four-year term at the helm of City Hall, more sectors of the community will share in the growth and economic uptick. He had his 8-year-old son with him this morning. Before being dropped off at school, young Joseph was asked if he envisioned a future in politics and shook his head no. Dad might inject a little Politics 101 during Joseph's homework tomorrow night.
We're Americans. We should go out and vote. I hope everybody listening will make sure they get here before 7:30 p.m., which is when the polls close all day. And there's not a very long line.
Now, it, of course, would be a stunner if tonight Cranley finished out of the running. Our understanding is that the top reporting precincts so far, Northside, Clifton, Avondale, and College Hill, were he to finish second, it would certainly change the initial narrative of the re-election campaign. Yvette Simpson hoping for that, and WLWT's Emily Wood is with the Simpson campaign tonight, joining us live in Walnut Hills.
Thanks, John. Councilwoman Yvette Simpson says today is the best day of the year. She started out her morning hitting more than 20 different polling locations, describing what she calls her grassroots neighborhood approach to politics. A honk for support sounds good to Yvette Simpson volunteers, but what the councilwoman really needs is strong voter turnout for her first primary as a mayoral candidate.
The big thing for me is, are people going to show up? And if they show up, I think we win. If they don't, then it's a toss-up.
Simpson spent her morning trying to hit as many polling places as possible, including Abundant Life Christian Church in Avondale.
Thank you guys for your hard work today.
Thank you.
It's part of her emphasis on neighborhoods and how she plans to run the mayoral office by opening locations around the city for people to ask questions and discuss issues.
I want our administration to be out of City Hall, out of Centennial, on the ground, answering people's questions, dealing with real issues. So you're going to have a much more active administration coming out of my office.
Simpson says she will be the needed change to city leadership if she can get the votes.
You know, I just want people to go vote. Even if you're not voting for me, vote.
Simpson also says if elected, she will find innovative ways to keep the city safe, create jobs, and address the heroin crisis. We now go to WLWT News 5's Amanda Kelly, who is live with the Rob Richardson Jr. campaign in Clifton. Amanda?
Well, Emily, Rob Richardson has been pushing hard throughout this campaign, and he did the same thing today, saying he's not taking a single vote for granted. And tonight he's hoping to pull off a surprising win against his two incumbents. Mayoral candidate Rob Richardson spent the day shaking hands, making one last campaign push on primary day.
I think the voters are ready for a change. While we have three candidates, you really only have two choices. You have a choice between the incumbents who I don't think have provided the long-term leadership that the city needs, or me, which we're going to embrace a different path. Richardson has never held public office before and came into the race with little name recognition. His promise to voters is to focus on long-term goals in transportation, education, and economic development. And I've been involved in service for a long time in this community because I believe in Cincinnati, and I want to see us grow and be the most competitive city as possible. And I believe we have all the assets to do that. The UC trustee has an uphill battle to victory tonight in order to put his plans for Cincinnati into action. People that have gotten to know me understand that my motivation is really about serving this city and moving us forward.
Now, Richardson also has plans to combat crime and help fight that heroin outbreak here in Cincinnati if he is elected. He will be watching the results roll in with supporters downtown later on this evening. Reporting in Clifton, Amanda Kelly, WLWT News 5.